What kind of people are we where we could make fun of somebody who was abused as a child by another man and was brave enough to say it?
Like the what it do, see me with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do, had to make a move. Feel like gotta grow in a Jimmy Choo. Break the rules, no you're not a fool, but I'm in the mood.
What's up, y'all? I want to talk about Hassan Campbell. And I want to talk about the fact that I don't think it's cool. The fact that this man seemingly sincerely says that he was abused as a child by Afrika-bambaataa. And I see a whole bunch of men, and only black men, right, making fun of this brother's trauma. Now, as somebody who has had issues with older people in my own family, because I called out my older cousin, right? My older cousin, who his daughter was a very young girl and was found to be bleeding in her little drawers. She was 3-4 years old. I've had issues with my own family over exposing that. I don't think it's cool at all to be making fun of another man's trauma. And this all goes in line with even to the point where you got people dissing dead enemies. And most of them are people who didn't even catch that body, all right? It's corny to do that, man. Like, I understand Hassan Campbell is a large figure on YouTube. He may never see this video, but I want to do this for the people who's going to watch this who know who I am. That shit is corny, bro. And this is why we got all these extra sensitive, hyper masculine, so quick to kill another black man, because we cannot be vulnerable with each other. Okay? Yeah, he had eyes on him after he claimed whatever Afrika-bambaataa did to him happened. Yeah, he gained some notoriety off of that, because that shit is shocking. There's a hip-hop godfather, right? It's corny, man. It's corny, man. Like, what kind of people are we where we could make fun of somebody who was abused as a child by another man and was brave enough to say it? Is it because you don't believe him? Is it because you have some discrepancies with how long he said it went on? And like, all that stuff goes into I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like possibly the Oedipus complex thing. Like, who knows, man? Like, but this was a young brother who didn't have a father. He didn't have a leadership. Maybe you don't know what it's like to initially look up to somebody and then they mess you up psychologically when they abuse you. But that don't mean you get a right to be insensitive to another person's trauma. That's immature, and we all are too old to be doing that. That's not no real nigga shit. That's corny. That's corny, man. And I feel a way about that, because my channel is all about influencing the kids to go the opposite direction, all right? My thing is being a father, loving the kids, right? Admitting that we not the most perfect men, but we want to be, right? That's what I'm about, right? I'm a father. When I see things happen to kids in shows, or I had seen this video about there's this single mother who got with a girl and they in a lesbian relationship, and her 2 kids went to see their grandmother. And they was telling their grandmother about how, you know, like they butts and stuff is hurting because the girlfriend is doing things to them, right? I shed tears watching that. I was watching Spider-Man. I was watching the Ultimate Spider-Man when Spider-Man saved the kid who was about to fall into the ocean, or the car was about to set on fire and then fall into the ocean because of the lizard. When that kid almost died and he saved that kid, I got choked up. Like, we talking about kids, we talking about abuse. Real men don't make fun of that, man. Real men don't make fun of that, man. And it's like, me personally, my boys don't live with me. I worry to death every day by putting on a brave face, knowing that I can't watch over them, okay? I can't watch over them. Like my oldest son baby mother, she always outside. My son be with her, but she always got some extra people around, you know what I'm saying? And some people who I feel like are suspicious. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if I made it clear to her yet, even though I try to give her subtle signs, that if something happened to my son that could have been avoided, I'll probably put her in a box. For real. Like if Afrika would have did something to my kid, he'd be in a fucking box right now. Like, I can understand, like, everything is jokes. This is the internet, cool. Like, if somebody want to make fun of me, talk about the way I look or whatever, or the way I talk, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Get your joke on, but making fun of a man's trauma that he seems to be sincere about, and I believe him, because what man wants to be famous, right? What man wants to be famous by having himself viewed as weak, by exposing his vulnerability that way? So I believe Hassan Campbell when he say that. I believe that happened to him. Also, I didn't watch interviews with old school rappers and all of that, and they get asked questions about Bambaataa. Some of them say, hey, we knew suspicious things was going on, and none of those bitch ass niggas did nothing about it. Huh? Why do we protect and uplift the foulest people in our communities, man? This is my problem with everything, yo. This is my problem, man. Like why? We complain when people outside of our race do things to us, but we don't check each other enough when we do stupid things to each other, man. This is what I'm here for, man. That shit is corny, man. Peace.